Welcome to the Who's Got Next Sports Showcase. I am your host, Mark Beckwith, here on behalf of Wingstop, Get Recruited 365, and Victory Sports Academy in West Monroe, Louisiana. Today, I'm here with the DN outside linebacker prospect from the Richwood Rams, Mr. Jarviar Wade. Javier, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good, man. It's finally good to sit down with you, get an opportunity to kind of put you out there, let coaches know a little bit about you, what's going on with the Richwood Rams, and as we get ready to roll closer to signing day, introducing another prospect out there for coaches to get to know. With that being said, let's kind of roll into it. If you will, Javier, give coaches your height, your weight.
215, 16.
All right, 6'2", 215. Like I said before, he's a DN outside linebacker prospect out there, class of 2018 for the Richwood Rams. GPA right now is 2.0. Okay, and that's a core GPA. ACT, I know we talked. Getting ready to take it next month. So as soon as we get some updated information about the ACT, we'll come back, sit down again, put that information out there. All right, tell coaches a little bit about yourself, where you come from. Tell us a little bit about your family and some more information you feel coaches will want to know.
I'm from Monroe, Louisiana. I like playing football. I like my books. College football program.
All right, absolutely. And Javier is a young man, still got a lot of time to continue to grow his game. But when I had the opportunity to look at his highlights, this is a young man that jumps off the screen with the plays that he's able to make. What's more impressive about the young man is, like he kind of mentioned, he's a student athlete. Got that 3.0 core GPA, get ready to take that ACT. As soon as I asked him about it, he was like February. Comes from a good family environment. So this is a young man that you don't have to worry about any red flags in his recruiting. Let's talk a little bit about the season. Let's talk more specifically about your stats. Kind of bragged about you a little bit, about your highlights and making some ferocious plays. I mean, one of those great tacklers in space. Talk to coaches about your stats. What did you look like? And go ahead and give them the information.
43 tackles, 13 tackles for loss, 3 sacks.
Absolutely. And that's as a sophomore. You did play a little bit of freshman out there for the Rams. Okay, so this is a guy who's, as he continues to blossom, we're talking about 4 years of varsity experience for this young man. So we're looking for his game to continue to grow. We're coming off a sophomore season with over 40 tackles, 13 tackles for loss. That's telling you he's able to get back there in the backfield and then having 3 sacks, but also causing a disruption. I mean, this is a guy that quarterbacks and running backs have to pay attention to as they get ready to line up for the next play. Let's talk a little bit about the season for the Rams. I know it kind of ended a little bit in a disappointment for you all, but you got some building blocks that you can build toward this coming up season. Talk to me a little bit about the season.
I think we should just gotta work harder, pay attention to our coach. We gotta pay attention.
Absolutely, a good coaching staff down there for the Richwood Rams. Continuing to figure out, how to put the pieces together for those athletes to kind of culminate into hopefully what ends up being a state championship drive. Something down there that people with Richwood would be super duper excited about. We kind of talked off camera a little bit about the camps. Talk to coaches a little bit about some of the camps that you've gone to. How was that experience, and what are you looking to gain as you go forward?
I think LA Tech and Mississippi State. It was a good experience. I learned a lot. I enjoyed it.
Absolutely, and this once again is going to be something that he continues to go to. So for you coaches out there who have not yet seen any film on Javier, have not really did any research on him yet, you want to make sure you try to get into this athlete real soon. I believe that his stock is continuing to rise. He's going to be one of the players around here to become one of those building blocks, but not just Richwood, but for this area, kind of continue that legacy of great players that kind of come from this area. Now, Javier, let's talk a little bit about college. First of all, what are you looking to major in and why?
Mass communications, commentator. So I can speak well. I'm with it.
Absolutely. That's one of the things that, as we kind of talked off camera, I kind of told you that one of my degrees is in mass communication, in the PR and in the marketing. So it feels good for me to, hear somebody else that's kind of taking interest in that to that same major. Now, what are you looking for in a college program, not just as an athlete, but as a student as well?
I want them to provide me a good education. Worry about my academics and more football.
Absolutely, and it's all about having that balance, making sure you're able to maintain, get that education that's going to be pivotal you beyond football. Because no matter how great of a player you are, you only got so many snaps. So it's about setting yourself up, for a life beyond the game. That's making sure you have that education at that foundation of you as a young man. Let's talk a little bit about what kind of player are you? If a college coach out there, he wants to know, well, how does he see himself? Are you a difference maker? Or you work hard? What kind of work ethic you have? Talk to coaches about that.
Hard work, dedicated.
Absolutely, and that's something that's just not taught. If you look at his highlight film, that's something that he really does bring to the table, is that hard work ethic all the way to the fourth quarter. You can tell he's going to be one of those guys. I don't know if he's going to be much of a talker as a leader, but he's definitely going to be able to lead with his actions. With that being said, what is it going to coach for? What is it going to take for a coach or a recruiting coordinator to land you as a prospect? What are the things that you say, hey, I'm looking for this in the program, and these are the things it's going to take to land me?
Just worry about my education and let me feel home.
Absolutely. So it's importance, once again, on the education, feeling like a family and home environment. That's one of the things that's going to be key to this young man is recruiting. Now let's talk about it. Are you willing to go out of state? Or are you willing to stay in state? Or are you willing to stay around this region?
Yeah, I'm willing to go out the region.
Okay, willing to go out the region. So that's something that's going to be key for coaches that are out there that are not necessarily in Louisiana, but have to scout this area for talent. One of the things that we often ask is, are you willing to commit early? And kind of why?
Yes, because if I find a place that feel like home, worry about my education, I'm willing.
Yeah, absolutely. And so once again, coaches, if it's about that fit, you guys kind of come on in early to the recruiting of Jarviar. He'll be willing to go ahead and commit early, kind of stamp that position in for your recruiting class, so you can move on to other positions, and he can possibly even help you with recruiting some more guys in his class. Once again, the class of 2018 prospect. $1 million question time for you. Why do you feel like you deserve a scholarship? I know you're young, but why do you feel like coaches should offer you a scholarship, especially right now?
I'm a hard worker, I'm dedicated, I can make big plays for the team.
Yeah, and I mean, got great talent, has great size, continue to build up on some of the strengths of his game, continue to build up on some of the weaknesses of his game. Obviously a young man that you can see is kind of a student of the game. We're going to get into it here in a little bit, talking about how much he studies the game, what he's looking for. But a young man that I believe is poised and has the mental capacity to take that, handle the pressure that comes along with early scholarships and things of that nature, kind of put on for the Richwood Rams and kind of bring that spotlight to some of the other guys that are out there. With that being said, let's talk a little bit about the strengths and weaknesses of your game. What are some of the things you feel like you're really, really good at right now, and some of the things you feel like you need to work on?
I think I'm an outstanding pass rusher, and I can travel in space. I need to work on coverage.
Absolutely, and as that kind of slash hybrid type of defensive player that I see you as, being able to go down on the defensive line, put your hand down and pass rush, or be there for in the running game, but also being able to stand up, being able to cover in the run game and passing game as well. And this is something for you coach, you'll be able to see as you watch his highlight film. This is something that he's able to do. One play you'll see him now with his hand on the ground, next play he's standing up, kind of doing a do-all type of defensive hybrid player as he moves forward. With that being said, let's talk a little bit about a player comparison. Who you feel like with the pro or college that your game kind of mirrors and that you watch? Okay. Why you feel like your game is like that?
We both quick, explosive plays.
Yeah. Got that size, got that speed, that hard hitting nose for the ball type of athlete. I would go along with that comparison as well. Kind of got that frame that he still continues to build up on. Going to continue to hit that weight room, get stronger, get faster. But you can see that the Jarviar Clowney comparison is not just talk; it's a real deal for this young man. Okay, let's talk a little bit about contact information. Okay, after all this is said and done, what's the most important way that coaches can kind of contact with you? Be it on Twitter, be it phone number, email. What's the best way they can start the conversation?
My cell is 318-512-2662. My Twitter is GoWade, GEAUX_Wade. And my email is OLBProspect@gmail.com.
Okay, and we'll make sure we put that information up on the screen so coaches can always get in contact with you fast. You can always get contact us at Get Recruited 365. We'll make sure whatever information you have for Javier, we pass it right on to him. Because at the end of the day, it's about this young man and other young men around this area getting signed, not just going to a school, but going to the school of their dreams. You want to make sure that you stay tuned for Jarviar. Once again, the class of 2018, DN outside linebacker prospect for the Richwood Rams. His stock is continuing to rise. You're going to hear a lot more from this young man. We're going to be the ones that bring it to you. You want to make sure you stay tuned.